It is the final day here at the Races and Fun Double Tank Tournament, and we'll head into that first group. This is it. The last spot is open in our finals, and one of these 8 cars will take it. Ironman and Formula Solar will get us going here. Remember, the last car from each of the teams you saw in the intro is run out to this Day 8 extravaganza. Ooh, good jump there. And Ironman will start off with the win. That was a pretty clean jump, too. Got that front right wheel down a little early, but the time is good, 5.21. And a nice clean first jump for both of them, but that Formula Solar fell back, I think after some collision after that first jump. Couldn't get the upper hand on that. And here we go. Ironman again, Formula Solar. And our record from last time, 5.0852. What a record. Can't believe that was pulled off. We'll see if we can go sub 5 by the end of this tournament. Ironman over the jump. Nice and clean. Solar is twisted. And it looks like the Ironman will win this one by a landslide. Oh, 5.0365! And we just broke a record. That didn't look like it was going to be the fastest, but it was super clean. No mistakes, and get a look at it right here, 5.0365. And we do have a new record. That sub 5 is ever so close. Formula 1 and the Stalker. Looking forward to that. 5.03, really the big numbers to remember here. Is it possible to break that number? Is it possible to go below that? It's going to be very tough. Stalker in the jump. Oh, he got some major air there. And he'll cross pretty fast. I don't know what happened to our other vehicle. I think in the gel they go. 5.15. We're really getting some fast cars in this last couple of days. Remember in day 7, we had, I believe, 4 cars that had a sub 5.2, or at least 3 of them. And they were all threatening to take the record. One of them actually did twice. So we definitely have been seeing faster cars, except for the one there who couldn't get through that second jump. And with the 5.15, we have a record breaker and a car below 5.2 already in day 8 here. Stalker on the near side, much faster out of the gate than the Formula 1. Rounding that hairpin, looking fast, pretty clean. Hit the side there for a second, big jump. He's on his back. He's nudged forwards. That's going to be some time loss. But it's definitely enough to win. 5.4. Good thing he did better in the first one. Formula 1 was not even able to take a race, even through the skid on the roof, on the hood. That just occurred here. And the Stalker will move on. 2 X's in the Formula 1 column. And they will advance. Stalker, beautiful car. Blue with that yellow lightning pattern, which I think stands out to me. Gray Ghost. And the Retroactive. Gray Ghost certainly seeming ghostly in appearance as well. A black base, but a lot of fun, half-opaque, ghostly colors. But it looks like the Retroactive is our faster vehicle so far in this one. What do we have on the scoreboard? The time board, 5.132. I mean, these are exciting times. That's now 3 cars today who have proven they can take a record if need be. Maybe we are going to see that sub 5 today, I'm hoping. Retroactive with a 5.13. Gray Ghost looked massively slow compared to this car, so I'm not sure if he's going to have a chance here. Retroactive already up a few lengths and more. Twisting around here, keeping the lead pretty strong. Ooh, nose down first, but it looked like a fast run. Let's see what time we got. 5.29. And good enough to move on, but no record. I love the timer. It adds so much excitement as far as who can be the actual fastest time-wise. And then, of course, there's the actual time comparison between the 2 racing. We got the Batmobile and the dragging tail whipping around the corner. The dragging looks really good, nose first, but good run. That's going to be a good way to start off this set of 2. Time of 5.29. I believe our Batmobile is stuck up there in the gel. Yes. A little coral peeking out there on the back left corner. That's about the only life you see actually residing within the gel. Most have looked for other locations, like the side of the tank. Rustled the octopus a little bit there on the jump, but he looks just fine. Golden Batmobile definitely shines pretty brightly, and it looks like a fast vehicle, but can't seem to get out there. This time, though, looking a lot faster, nudged a little bit through the hairpins. Needs to be fast, fast, fast. Down this back straight is a little bump. I don't know if that's enough. 5.29 is what he needs to beat, and he does not. And with that, our dragging tail is moving on. Again, a pretty solid performance from this vehicle, too, with a 5.29. Not sure how he's going to look in the finals, though. Retroactive and the dragging tail moving on. Now we enter the semifinals. And we have a bunch of fast vehicles to contend with here. I think our Stalker is the most consistent, but let's see how that Iron Man does with the record-breaking performance in the first one. Iron Man on the near side, already out of length and nice and smooth to the first jump. I think that's the key for the Iron Man. No mistakes on the jumps. Another one coming. Pretty fast, pretty stable. What is our time? Do we go sub 5? Maybe? No, not even close. 5.27. That seems like an eon off a sub 5. Really, even with that clean run, you need to do better than that. And the dragging tail needs to do better than not finish into the gel. Down by the clownfish. Reminds me of that old movie Nemo. I love that movie. Nemo was such a fun movie. And I even followed up with that newer one, that Finding Dory one. I actually enjoyed it quite a bit. But Nemo has some iconic scenes, like the fish making the shapes to point the clownfish in the right direction, and then that one scene with the girl in her braces and everything. Such a fun movie. Iron Man, though, looking pretty happy out there. Dragging tail took a tough hit, and Iron Man finishing. Does the time hold up? Oh, 5.1. So close to his own PB. But we actually have a car stuck way early on the track. That dragging tail did not perform. I think he panicked a little bit out of sorts, knowing that he was going up against some tough competition. Couldn't even keep his nose straight through that first jump. Iron Man kept it straight. And look at that. 5.1. You can't argue with that. So he's moving on. Stalker or Retroactive? Who will face the Iron Man in the finals? Stalker blew with that lightning pattern. Retroactive, kind of definitely a more retro look to him, and a little more splayed out. And slides and snaps through the finish line, but it is a fast finish. What are we going to see on the time clock? 5:19. Retroactive gets down there and just kind of flips through. They see that? He snaps through. It's a little scary. Let's see if he can muster the energy to hold into this one. Stalker on the far side there, fighting for the lead. Doesn't get it through the first jump. It's about even. Retroactive had to do a nose block to stay ahead. He does stay ahead. He's nudged forward. He gets some speed. He's straight. This could be even faster. Let's look at the time. Stalker's not going to advance, and the Retroactive will. 2 solid times, pretty low. Nothing near that sub 5. Little spin out there. Good times. Consistency from the Retroactive, and now he'll go against the Iron Man, who is definitely the smoothest racer I've seen. Something about the aerodynamics and the weight balance on this car makes it really easy for Iron Man to get the wheels down in the right succession with the right timing through the 2 jumps. Let's see how he does. Already to a lead of almost about a length. Gets his wheels down nice and quick here. Through that hairpin, looking really good. Straightens out. He's really clean here. A little bit sloppy there, but a great finish way ahead of the Retroactive. Let's see what our time is. 5.11. Whoa. That was very exceptional racing, especially against a vehicle of about his speed. Still fought him off really well. I think what's slowing him down, the Retroactive, might be that tank he's got in the back in silver. Iron Man, again, up by a couple lengths, holding on, looking for the record here. Retroactive looking for a lane to get by, can't find it. Iron Man blocks him out. And let's look at that time. Anything faster? No, not faster, but Still a good time. He will advance. I mean, he certainly deserves a win today with that new record 5.0365, and that will do it. Actually, not faster by 4 10,000s, but still great. We have our 8. Next time, the finals. Tune in for that, as these 8 fast cars will battle for the win and for the record.